Okay, now if you'd like to make the back to the Sony speaker, the first thing that you need to do is go to the Inspect tool, Measure, and measure the width of the outer surface. So you click on 2 points and it will give you a size, so 100 millimeters. Now I need to make the back 100 millimeters by 50. So I'm going to start with the File, New, Standard Millimeter, start Sketch, Rectangle 2-point center. So I'm going to make that one 100 by, Tab key will access the other point, 50. Okay, click Finish. Now I'm going to extrude this one 5 millimeters because that's what I made my design earlier. So my last tutorial, I wanted the speaker to be 50 millimeters in depth. So this is 45 from here to the front. Now I want it to match the front, so I'm going to measure the radius of this curvature. It's a 5 millimeter radius. So now I'm going to go fillet here. I'll do 5 millimeters. And I'm going to do it to all sides. Alright, at this point now, we're going to create a sketch on the inner surface here. Now what I want to do is basically mimic the internal shape here. So let's go measure. I'm going to pick these two inner surfaces, which is 94 by 44. So I'm going to here click on, let's see, let me just check this is worked out. 94 by 44. Let's have a look. So I need to add this curve too on this one. So before we do that, let me finish my sketch. I'm going to delete my sketch out actually. I think I need to click on a fillet, and I need to fillet this edge. There you go. Now that looks better. So I'm going to create a sketch here. Okay, and I want it to be 94 millimeters by 44. So one thing I can do first is click on the Project Geometry tool. I select the inner surface in here once. You now see it goes yellow. If I use my Offset tool, I click on the yellow line and move in. Remember I made my shell 3 millimeters, so I'm going to click and type 3, enter. If I use my dimension tool, you'll see it will be 94 by 44. Now click Finish, Extrude, select the inner surface. I'm going to make it pop in 3 millimeters. See now this piece here should fit in very nicely to my other component. Now if you want to reduce the amount of plastic you use, you could shell or hollow out the inside of this. I'd suggest 3 millimeters once again as your thickness. You notice now it looks quite nice. Okay, at this point I'm going to click my Save tool and I'm going to save it into my work. Sony XB40 back. I'm going to go into my assembly. I'm going to place my back open into my assembly. You can see it's facing the wrong direction. I'm going to use my rotate tool, free rotate. Click on my item and get it into its close position. It's a bit twitchy. Constrain. I'm going to select this surface here and this surface. And you'll see they're now lined up in place. Click OK. Next, I'm going to use my constrain tool. I'm going to select this surface here with this inner surface here. Now it's looking more lined up. Click apply. Pick this surface here with this surface here and click OK. Now you see I've got a perfect design. I'll just show you view, visual style, wireframe with hidden edges. You can see this is where it's going to all go together. One other way you can actually look at your work, you can go view, should be a slice quarter section view. So if I click on that, I just drag it in. See here, if I click OK, that this kind of shows me a little bit of a layout to see how it's all going to fit together. It's very interesting. Okay, that's the tutorial.